Hi, my name is Mackenzie Dean, and in this video we are going to be talking about the Nashville numbering system. So what that is on our charts here at Redeemer, we do not use letters for chords, we use numbers. The reason for this is it actually makes transposition or changing keys of songs on the fly much easier, and you'll see why by the end of the video. So first I'm going to explain how we get from this that we just learned in the previous video to numbers that you understand that have meaning to you. So to start, this is our major scale, and so what we're going to do is we're going to build a chord on each scale degree. So on each one of these letters, with this letter as the bass note, we'll build a chord. So just to start, let me number these. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then this would be the same as the one here. So when you see numbers on a sheet, it's actually referring to the scale degree, which we derived from the major scale pattern. So if you saw a 2 on a sheet and it's in the key of C, it's going to be a chord built on D. However, a chord in theory is based upon a triad, which is 3 notes that are separated by different intervals. And because if you look here, these intervals are different between all of these notes, right? So we have some that are a whole step apart, some that are half step apart, and based on the distance between those notes, certain chords are going to be major or minor. So the difference between major and minor, in really simple terms, major sounds happy, minor sounds sad. So when we look at these scale degrees, the 2 chord will be minor. We notate that with a minus sign. The 3 chord will be minor. 4 and 5 are both major, 6 will be minor, and 7 will be diminished. We'll use this little circle for that. So anytime you see a 2 with a minus sign in the key of C, you know it's D minor, and vice versa. The more quickly that you learn the scale degrees in each key, the simpler and easier the Nashville numbering system is. But what makes this so efficient for us in, say, rehearsal is, let's say you know a song in C, you've learned it that way, and then the worship leader says, well, let's learn it in E. Okay, so let me erase all of this. And then let's come up with our scale degrees here. We have E, right, and then whole step, so we have F sharp. And then another whole step, we have G sharp. And then a half step, so we have A. And then another whole step, we have B. And then another whole step, we have C sharp. And then we will have another whole step, which will be D sharp. And then you'd land back on your first note, which is E. So then if you understand this scale pattern, then you automatically can read the chart and not have to re-scratch out all of the chords and letters and have this big mess that's very confusing. And instead you understand that it's simply a moving of position on the fretboard, putting a capo in a different position, or simply just knowing your scale degrees really well in the way that you can build chords based on the scale degree pattern. So this is a quick overview of the Nashville numbering system. I'd encourage you to watch both this video and the other video multiple times. Practice changing keys on songs. Don't just learn a song in one key. Think about, well, what would happen if this changed? How would I be able to change quickly? And I would recommend learning multiple keys and learning the 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 minor, because those are really common. Try to learn those in almost every key, and then you'll be ready to change keys really efficiently.